that I don't even know what I'm doing. But right now, what we are doing is we are hanging out right here on Channel 260, baby. And I am your girl, Ntomyanga Petran Sky. And I'm going to be your chauffeur for this episode today. And I want you guys to make sure that you are communicating with us on all our social media platforms. It is 0836900530. And also, you guys do know that every week we do have a question that we pose to you at home. And also, today's question, it is with Women's Day coming up soon. Who are the few influential women that you would like to shine the light on in your life? Well, we will definitely be looking forward to hearing those questions from you. But with me on the couch already, I do have Mr. Martin, and we're going to be talking with him. But before we can get on to the show, I want us to start the show. Let's get on to the hangout. Well, beautiful people at home, as I've mentioned earlier on, that we are going to be sitting with a business person and someone who's going to give us everything, and also making sure that us as the youth are well informed as to how to go about and also how to take care of yourself as a business person. And also, apologies for you. At home, we are experiencing a little bit of technical issues, but please make sure that you guys are staying tuned, because class muyayo, we're going to come with more ad break. Well, Mankale ngicela uxolo for amaginqi that we have gotten to experience right at the beginning of the show. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our career-wise, and we're going to be talking with a economic development director. So I want you guys to help me welcome him onto the hangout. Welcome, Budi. How are you?
I'm good, Cindy.
Are you good?
Good afternoon. I'm good. And
Thank you so much for taking time and also being on the hangout. So can you please tell our viewers at home as to who you are and what is it that you do?
Cindy, once again, my name is Martin Mativenga Ngatiane. I'm the director of the Department of Economic Development, Environmental Affairs and Tourism, responsible for two programs. First one is business regulation and governance. And the second one is the one people want to hear about. It's the program called Local and Regional Economic Development. In short, they call it LRED. There we do fund a lot of businesses, be it youth and across a number of sectors in the province. That's what we do. That's what I do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let us talk about how have you gotten into being this person you are, and also what you're doing right now. When did it start?
I would say it started probably at birth, so to say, because I've always been more of someone who's interested in business. Then I did pursue, after high school, I did pursue a qualification in economics at the University of Fort Hare, where I did my BCom economics. Then I went on to do an honors in the same discipline, which is economics. Then after about 4 years, I then decided to do a master's in economics. Then came to the University of Nelson Mandela here in PE and did my PhD in economics. Then from there, I went to become an intern at a department called, at a government entity called EXEC, Eastern Cape Socio-Economic Consultative Council. Then I left EXEC, then joined a department called local government then, which is COCTA today. There I was also responsible for local and economic development. I then had a stint at ESCOM. Then from ESCOM, I went back to Walter Sisulu University and did a little bit of lecturing and research there. Then I went on to join this department, Department of Economic Development and Environmental Affairs, where I'm responsible for economic development, amongst other issues. So that's how it started, and here I am responsible for local and regional economic development, the one that you want to hear about.
Yeah, and also let us talk about someone who's young, because this is a youth show, right? For someone who's young and wants to find themselves in the same seating as you are today, and also in the same position, what advice would you give them?
For someone who's young, I would say probably one is to aspire to be something. The starting point is to know where you want to go. For us, you have to, someone has to just probably get a qualification in economic development, in business studies, in development in general, In environmental affairs issues, your bio stuff, biology, and anything environmental related. It can also then be other programs that are. So to say, we've got three programs at the department. One is the normal administration, which is the HR issues, supply chain, finance, risk, legal, and others. So that's the program one. Program two is responsible for economic development. I would talk more at program two, which is economic development. Someone has to study business studies, accounting, development studies, economics, actuarial science, business studies related courses. Then the environmental side is now to do with the biology, the environmental management studies, geology, and any other science-related subject. So that's how you would start. Then you pursue one of those courses at a recognized, institution within the country or outside the country. Then probably the starting point is to try to be an intern first, then start from there, see how we do things, learn as much as you can, then apply for a position from level 5 until HOD position, which is level 16. So it's all up to you. Then you go up the ranks and further your studies and learn as you go. That's what I would say.
And also what I want to know, Martin, you would confirm and say that the industry that you're in, it's more for corporate. In a nutshell, we say that it's corporate industry, right?
Yes, you're right.
And also when it comes to corporate industry, we do know that it's more of paperwork and making sure that how you get into that, you have track record of what steps to take and what not. So as someone as young as me who doesn't really know how to go about it, what programs would you say that under the organization that you're working for I should take on to?
What we do from our HR side, which is program one, we do what you call we go to universities, we go to career sessions, and we sell the department, we sell programs that we do have. So much of the people know about what we do. For instance, we do in-service training that we offer to universities. People want to come and do in-service training, 6 months, some shorter than that. We also advertise for internships. So you can come and intern with us depending on your qualification. Like I told you, there are 3 programs. Program 1, which is administration, the general program 1. Program 2 is economic development. Program 3 is environmental studies. So the entry point, the easy entry point is at in-service training. You come with your letter from your university, you go to our HR, they process, then they place you. You can also apply for our internship, which is a 24 months intern within the department for a program that we think is the one that you can qualify for. Surely there are minimum requirements. You cannot come to program 2, which is economic development, probably with law. They have to send you to program 1 and 2, legal related studies and stuff like that. So that's an entry point to DT, an easy entry point. But for those that have got qualification that are older, who don't qualify for internship, you can apply for a job directly. I've got experience, my CV is good enough. Come and we interview you. If we think you're good enough, then you can come and join the DT family.
Yeah, and also I want us to come and focus now onto the businesses. I'm doing a business and I've been trying to get funding from you guys. What are the main challenges, Okanye, what are the main areas that businesses do as to not being able to get funding or also getting assistance from you guys?
The biggest problem, so to say, for most of our businesses, I would say the first one is not having a bankable business or a bankable business plan. There may be a business, but the plan is not there that articulates to say, what are you selling? Who's the market? How are your numbers in terms of your finances? When are you going to break even? What are the risks associated? So if you don't have a proper business plan, then chances for us funding you are very limited. Because remember, by the way, we're government and we're using money from the fiscal. So we cannot just dish money to everyone. You have to convince us beyond reasonable doubt to say, this is my business idea, well written, well put, then you submit to us, then we take it from there. The other issue is the issue of businesses that don't have a market. I've got the idea in my head, I think it can work, but when you say, prove to us that this can fly, then people cannot back that up. Usually we request people to submit letters of intent if you're not operational, to say, there are people who want to buy this product. So they've given me this letter of intent to want to procure from us, then that can also be good enough. If you're operational already, then you can give us your numbers, your bank statements, your sales records, your management records. They can prove beyond reasonable doubt that you're operational. The other issue is also the issue of lack of expertise and technical know-how. Someone wants to come to us and say, I need money, I need to be funded, I need to open a workshop that fixes cars. Then we ask you the question, can you fix a car? More often, someone says, I've got a cousin who fixes cars, but is it going to be part of this company full-time? The answer may be no. The other issue can also be the issue of financial statements, where someone has to prove to us, You have to develop a bankable case through supplying us with an income statement, a 3-year income statement that gives us numbers to say, this is how much are going to be my expenses, my income and stuff like that. Then you also give us a balance sheet that talks to your books and everything over a 3 to 5 year term. Then the cash flow, how much money will be coming in, going out, it's one of those issues that probably it's a challenge. Then there's also an issue around risk identification and mitigation. This is government money. We can't just give you money, then it goes down the drain. So you have to prove to us, I've identified these risks. This is how I'll be mitigating the risks. So I would say a risk plan, sometimes you don't find that in a business plan. Then there are outright cases of people just wanting to be smarter than everyone else, submitting fraudulent documents, qualifications, the business concept itself does not even exist. Some people are also doing fronting. Because remember, what we do fund is mostly South Africans, historically disadvantaged blacks like me and you. So if you're white, you have to probably be 49%, 51% has to be within the hands of HDIs, which is the historically disadvantaged. So you'd find some people fronting to say the business is mine. When we visit for a site visit to check and verify if the business does exist, we find it does not exist, or it's owned by a Mr. So-and-so who's not even South African, or who's not qualifying, who's from another country, stuff like that. So I would say from the top of my mind, those are some of those issues that we think are challenges for people who make submission to us.
Ne? And also, Mr. Martin, how can people get to apply for funding? Just in a quick rep.
For us, the funding is open wire. Maximum 3 million. You come to us, make a submission. There are sectors that we do fund. We fund manufacturing, we fund agro-processing, we fund renewable energy, we fund arts and culture, tourism, we do fund. There are sectors that we do fund. You can go on our website and look at our sectors that we do fund. The application is open wire. From the 1 April when we open our financial year until the end of the financial year on the 31st of March the following year. The only catch is there's one catch. We run out of funds. So when we do run out of funds, we stop processing. Then we wait for the next financial year.
Okay.
But as I'm speaking right now, the fund is still open. We still got monies on our table. Take chances, make submission, then we process.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martin. Unfortunately, we have to close it off because what you have, it's a lot, and I believe that you haven't managed to unpack everything. But please make sure that you guys do check him out, and also make sure that you guys are also checking us out right here on Pumakapa TV. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go and pay our bills, and then when we're coming back, we're definitely going to be still hanging out right here on Channel 260. Make sure that you don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back, family, and you are still tuned in right here on Channel 260 on the Hangout. Right now, I am hanging out with someone who takes his imaginary and puts it in a paper and makes sure that he paints everything that he sees in his own vision. So I want us to welcome him. He said his name and surname. He's going to make sure that he introduces them himself because I don't want to botch them. But all I'm going to say is I am going to welcome Mo onto the Hangout. Mo, welcome to the Hangout. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking time and being here. Can you please introduce yourselves to our people at home and tell them?
Well, my name is Moahi Litseka. You guys can call me Mo.
Yeah.
But my name basically means builder, or I'd like to say creator, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but yeah, so basically me, I'm a visual artist based in Kabeja, obviously. Yeah. And yeah, I've been doing art my whole life. Art is my life. It's all I think about. Yeah.
So let's talk about your inspiration when you are creating art. What comes into mind? What comes into your feelings?
Inspiration. Since starting out, it was just something I do just for fun, just to release, just to get like a dopamine fix, you know. But in terms of getting inspired, I guess I get inspired by the Lord, or the one who created me. Yeah, I feel this urge to just create something, and I feel uncomfortable when I don't. So I just create something, and after I create something, the meaning is revealed to me in the painting.
The paintings.
So it's almost
talking about the paintings. We have this beautiful piece over here that I don't want to mess it up. Can you please tell us what is the message behind this? This is beautiful, by the way.
Well, when I started painting it, I didn't have a particular message. I just painted it. I just started with the box, and then I painted the man, and then I just painted the clouds. Everything just
It fell into its own place.
yes. And then after I painted it, the meaning was revealed to me after I painted it, and the word came to me. Morning star. I was reading the Bible about morning star. Lucifer was the morning star, the angel of light. So it's like it was translating that to me. I was in a dark time of my life. I had a very toxic relationship with I guess let me say an evil like spirits in
Yeah.
a sense. So this is it made it apparent to me after I painted it.
After this.
Yeah,
wow.
but ever since, I'm just trying to strengthen my relationship with my creator,
Oh,
getting
okay.
to know him more. Yeah.
Okay, and also Mo, for you as young as you are, and also being a painter, it's going to be taken as foreign, especially in the province that you're living in right now. How were you not scared when you started the painting journey?
Well, for me, I was never scared because when I started, it was never about making money. It was just about expressing myself. But it got to a point where all I want to do is art. And even when I go to a job or studies, I can't, I cannot do it because I'm so used to being free. So ever since that happened, it started being like I need to turn this into a business. Like I need to make money out of it because I struggle making money on other aspects, like on other skills. So that's what made me try to monetize this, which is it's a nice experience, but it's also not so nice experience. It's kind of lame, charging people for my work. It feels weird to me, but it's something that I'm trying to learn every day.
Yeah.
Trying to get better at it.
And also, you have recently hosted your own exhibition. How was that experience for you? And also, what did it take from you? Because I can assure you that it took a whole lot of emotions.
Oh, wow, how did you know that? Hey, you did your research, no?
Yeah.
Well, the exhibition was an idea from a friend, Upumi. She's in Cape Town now. She told me that Mo, you need to do something, so she urged me to do the exhibition, and then I just took it as an opportunity to like push myself to paint, just to motivate myself to put out work so that I can put it up at the exhibition. And it was a nice experience. Like I organized it myself with Upumi, getting the sound right. Nansika performed. It was a lovely experience, like collabing with other creatives and such, like dancers and musicians in one space. Yeah, I would like to do it again if I get the funding for it. Yeah.
You should definitely speak to Mr. Martin.
Yeah, I was thinking about that
Yeah.
when he was here. I was like, okay, I should have introduced myself to him earlier.
Yeah. And also, let us talk about your social media, because we see you taking yourself and also introducing yourself as a content creator. How is that space for you, especially as a creative?
That space, it's a different type of outlet to express myself creatively. So it's nice. I like to express myself in every aspect, but the social media aspect, it's nice to just express myself, like with making videos and whatnot. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah.
And Mo, fashion. Let's talk about fashion. What inspires you when you are putting pieces together, and also when you are trying to make sure that ikotin is yadibana and make something that's going to communicate? How do you go about that?
It's so fun. I would probably I would question maybe I enjoy fashion sometimes more than I enjoy painting, because it's just like painting. It's so exciting. Like you put up combinations,
Yeah.
see what works, see what doesn't work. You see something at the store, and then you don't. It doesn't look quite right, but then like you can make it work. And then when you do make it work, it's nice. It's like you're painting yourself, like you're your own canvas, and you're like dressing yourself artistically. It's a very nice experience. Yeah.
So you would say that you do, in some sense, collaborate all the crafts that you have, which is painting and also fashion together to make the image of Mo.
Yes, basically. I guess my life is just art.
Art.
Everything I do, I just want it to be
And
art.
also, Mo, I want you to advise a young Mo at home as well who wants to tap into this industry, who wants to be as creative as you are, how to go about it, and also what are the main things to look out for and not to do.
A young Mo.
That's your camp. Yeah,
Okay,
a young Mo.
I'm gonna be very blunt. I would say if you're able to, if you have a creative interest and you're able to study, I would suggest doing your studies. And you know, it's fine. Like it's fine getting a normal job for the time being. Just always make time for yourself to do whatever inspires you creatively, and then soon one day you'll be doing that full time. But also be prepared to put in a lot of work. It seems like as long as you're good at creating, things will work out. But there's just so many aspects to it. Things you need to learn: marketing, speaking to people, being social.
Yeah.
Being on an interview with someone
On screen.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
just be
also,
prepared to like learn like other skills that will aid you in your
being the best.
your goal. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And also, how can people get you on socials?
Well, my social is Moso Dandy, so that's MOSODANDY. That's my art page, and then my main page is Moachi Litseka, my name and surname. Yeah, just check it on the poster. If you want to see how to spell my
So
name and surname.
that's also where people can get to buy the artworks.
Yes,
as
yes, on my art
Well,
page.
you guys have had it right here on the Hangout. Please make sure that you follow him on all those social media platforms, and also not forgetting us to follow us as well on all our social platforms. It is at Bumakapa TV, and remember that our WhatsApp line, it is 0836900530. But right about now, what we're going to do is we are still going to go and pay our bills and make sure that ETV is Lala. So we're going to be coming right after this. Well, welcome back to the Hangout. We are sitting with our third guest. If you're only joining us right now, where have you been, Mdasikaya? Like, did you have to miss all that goodness? All those interviews that we had earlier on, but right about now, we still have more goodness for you. We have someone who's going to make us laugh and make sure that he cracks up our stomachs. And I am talking about Ulupelo Kodwa. So I want you guys, and also at home, to please help me welcome onto the Hangout. Hello, Buti kunjani?
Right,
Siyaphila nam. He's so serious ke sana. Kanti comedians izinjeni?
Ah, it's serious. Yes, it's serious, ma'am.
Is it?
Yeah, it was also yiga.
And
And lisha ndoyike kwale interview. Ndoyika lo mfana usuka apha. Lo mfana usuka apha. Ndoyika lo mfana. Ndeze phako la mfana.
Ne?
Akanawuthi inspiration nguGod kodwa uzoba umlungu ohamba ngase. Hayibo. Nomlungu ohamba ngase. Hayibo. Yini? Kodwa uqonda hayibo lo mfana.
I demand.
Akwa. Yini?
I demand.
Usuka ngapha uzoba belungu ebhayi. Hayibo.
Athi I am inspired.
I'm inspired. No. Khona icolors endizibonayo apha somewhere. Khona ndezivelayo noba kuthiwani.
Ndike ndayithethe ke le nto ndathi ndizawuhleka throughout this whole show. But Lepelo, let us talk about when as an individual, usuka P, and also can you please give ababukeli bethu ezindlini as to uLuphelo ngubani kanye kanye?
uLuphelo wakakodwa eqonce.
Kwephi lani?
King Ndevana.
Okay.
Ngathi uzawuthi uyayazi.
Not ncam. Not ncam.
Don't want to use the word owner, but umuntu who created the event ekuthiwa Ivascom Comedy Show. 2 years in a row, best Eastern Cape Xhosa comedian. was nominated kwi Savannah Comic Choice Awards.
Shout out to you,
Yeah.
man.
Been on Kabeja, been on, there was a TV series called Matatiela before COVID. Yeah.
I remember
Qala
it.
kwami ungena pha, did Tripping with Kumba on Showmax, did Mzansi Comedy Wednesdays, Savannah
Guys,
Newcomer Showcase.
His bio is
Yeah, it was so, there's a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, let us talk about you getting into comedy. Uqala nini? How do you realize ba into endifuna uyenza full time lena?
Mna kubizwa ne kubizwa ngabantu basically because ngiqala ecaweni bengu-emse uthini and then abantu baqala ukubiza because baqala phaa ngibiza la mfana mani uyi-comedian even before ngibe yi-comedian uyayibona, which is what's happening currently kubantu abazi-content creators. Even a-content yakhe ifane automatically abantu bathi uyi-comedian rather than a content creator. So ndandingu-MC but ofane and then bangambiza uba ndiyi-comedian. And then that's when I decided, you understand, uyilandela. And back then I think maybe by 4 or 3 abantu abalapha kwi-province yonke ababesenza comedy. But yo, by chance namajita sasi-around the hip hop ne, so sibhala sicula and then we ended up emdantsane because umdantsane close good there's a place called Endaweni. So it's a soul club sessions. So sipha, there's a guy was emceeing, yabo nguye loyo comedian, but then oh, okay, esisitayela emsa ngaso sezini-emsa ngaso but njengoba ungu-MC if ubona into efani uthetha ngayo, yabo, if someone is performing like umzekelo ubona umuntu automatically, yabo, you say something about that and then ibe fun. Yabo.
So now, Butlupelo, I want us to talk about the content creation that you're doing. Okay, let's talk about the content yako because you have a lot of collaborations with other skits, or let's say with other comedians doing skits. For wena izanjani la content creation, where do you find motivation and where do you draw its strength from?
Lo mbuzo wakho uyandichaza because for ixesha elide bendingekho part of la content creating scene because besizibona as i-comedians there, yabo. So aba bafike sekudala sikhona, you understand, and bambalwa abacrossa over to stand up, the actual stand up, yabo. So kwelami icala bengafuna ungathi ndimkaNomsinga ukubona like ndindim, yabo. So it took some time for mna so that if ndiyenza because ndindim, not ba ndifuna ulandela kuba ndibona abanye let's say benxiba ohlobo nami ndifuna uyayibona, if abanye benza lena ndifuna ukwenza lento yenziwayo. So I'm like, okay, let me wait, then ndenze. If ndiyenza still makabone uluphelo umntu because into thusile nami andifikanga ikhona kwi-industry, ifike ndikhona. So iwave yayo I'm like, okay, mandilinde kuqala find i-balance. I'm like, oh, okay.
And also, let us talk about achievements zakho. The biggest highlight wena ozingomba isifuba ngayo. Which one is it?
Being the first Xhosa comedian who ran an event ku-casino ese-Eastern Cape and it sells out. I-line-up ngamaXhosa yodwa and me behind it. Me be behind it, yeah.
And also, let us talk, because I don't like watching myself on TV. But for when do you ever watch a comedy? Okanye, do you like watching a comedy? And also, when it comes to you creating, do you ever draw from other comedians?
Yeah. I remember uqala kwami ungena kwakuthiwa i-audience ayinherit. In a sense wabana, that's why ibona collaborations ezininzi. If ndi-comedian efikayo, i-audience ye-comedy, the main audience ye-comedy ayindazi, izawundazi ngosuke ndiye kwishow kabani. And then xa ndiperforma and then ke ngoku izandilandela. Yebo, so lo hlobo. So I do, uyabona utsala phana kwabanye abantu, get inspired ubani, and I enjoy namuyibukela more than uperforma, yes. I enjoy ibukela comedy. I have some favorites comedy as well, like ubani ukhona ndiyaya. Yabo, I'd rather sit in the crowd and bukela. Enjoy.
And also, let us talk about previous collaborations zakho. Which one have you been most excited to work with and also be part of your project ithile? Which one was that?
Zonke.
Ne?
Yes,
they're all your babies.
Yeah, zonke. Because ubani unestyle esithile, so as a content creator, ubani unjani. So kufuneka ndiyazi, okay, if ndizawudila nobani, this is the type of character ndizawudlala yona. If ndizawudila nobani, uyabona ndizobe lo hlobo. But recently there's a guy waseTinarha, unantsika I kill you now, I kill them all. usigeberish.
Yeah.
Yeah, eyakhe it was kubone because une story ubomi bakhe bonke, you understand, so like ngumuntu ophile ubomi engazange ndabuphila lo. So as much as sense as kids, yabo, because as a comedian you study human behavior. So umuntu ubehave ohlobo uthatha phana pha kwecharacter yakhe naxa ubhala, whether it's a script or i-joke, yabo, if uzawueda ezinye punchlines ueda from okanye uzawuba necharacter uzayithatha based on i-reality uba okay ubani, because thina siripota indlela abantu ababehave ngalo on stage, yabo. That's why in most cases sozuve ngejoke ngecomedian uzawukhwela estage kubasela ngamadada bayidatele njani njani laqupha. So it's always based on uba hey ngemini ethile kwathi, yabo. So nguye nami endiqonda recently, I'm like, oh okay, so I was paying more attention more than ukubona i-presence zami besifilm, like bendithathe i-back seat khe ngibukele, yabo. Oh okay, oh lo mjida, yabo, uhleli iminyaka ekanga etrongweni, so ungumuntu obehave njani.
And also let us talk about the uniqueness of i-materials zakho ozibhalayo okanye ozipreparishayo when you're going to go on stage. Kusithathe on the journey uba uqala njani wena.
Kum inzima because andikwazi uvele ndithathe ipen nephepha ndibhale, yabo. Bakho ne-inspiration mhlawumbi a moment and I'm like, okay, can build on this, and then okizizele and then ibhale the full story ke ngoku behind loo nto, yabo. But ixesha elininzi imaterial yam ivela from i-perspective yomntu osuke ezilalini, yabo. Even nakwi-English nantsika sekhe xa ndiphefoma nge-English andizi as someone ongathi ukhulele eBhayi or ukhulele eKapa ukhulele phi. Imaterial yam is based on imehlo lomntu wasezilalini, yabo. Okay, kule nto mna iyam opinion kanye view ilo hlobo.
And also let's talk about Siveske singahlekisi audience. Have you ever had that experience?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
How did you go about it?
Ziyi-2 kum i-instances ezenzekayo. One, ndandisePretoria. There was a place called Ayibhib. Phaa ke ngoku isizathu soba bangahlekisi that abasiva. So ndisuke ezilalini isiXhosa sam sesisenzulu. So abantu balapha kokiki kupa khori yabo kunjeya, yabo, and then mna ndiyafika isiXhosa sidip. Akukho nomntu uvayo. Ijoke yokuqala bayigeta because it's a bit Xhosa light, umuntu uyarelate, and then the rest of i-material at the time, and I was still new, so the rest of material at the time yayisisiXhosa sinzulu, ndizawubalisa mna ngamasiko namaxhanti neentoni on stage.
Oh, you lost.
And ifani ke ngokuloo nto kweli cala bama ngeenyawo xa behleka, but phaa akho nomntu oyazi le nto athetha ngayo. Instead bama ingathi yi-lesson, ingathi yi-lecture.
Mane bengena kuGoogle.
Yeah, uthetha ukuthini lo mntu.
Yeah.
And then eyesibini ke ngoku kuxa let's say ndilapha ephondweni and then i-audience mhlawumbi iseka yindawo ekuselwa kuyo and abantu abazange ukukhomenta, yabo. Bona ngaske ndigqibele into eniyenzayo kudlala umculo, yabo. So kume zezo instances ziyi-2, but i-mistake mna kundinika i-crowd ezandimamela. That's the worst thing you could do.
And also you have an event happening. Please tell our viewers about it tonight.
Oh yes, sisecoffee namhlanje. I think bekuthiwa uqala ngo-5 up until andifuna umosha amaxesha masendiye because bekuthiwa umrhudu free. Andifuna abantu bafike early or bafike late kuthiwa uluphela uthe.
Yeah.
Umrhudu Monday ecoffee. Ndim no Sia is hosting with Sia I was going to host the show, I'm going to headline the show, so we have that, yabo. Namhlanje ecoffee, a boardwalk. Then on Friday nge-2nd we have Ivascome Hemingway's Casino with the lineup and East London.
Okay.
Lineup and Vusi Olik is there, Liabona Ngaba, Casino, Kanye Soken, the legendary Ndumiso Lindi will be there. So it's going to be another amazing show.
And also, please tell our viewers your socials, where can they get you?
Facebook nguluphelo kodwa, Instagram nguluphelo kodwa still, or ngulup_hello. Nguluphelo but LUP_HELO. TikTok again nguluphelo kodwa. Luneflag yomzantsi. Yeah.
Thank you so much for we truly appreciate having you right here on the Hangout. But right now, I have to go and pay my bills and making sure that the TV screens are still on. So make sure that you guys don't go anywhere because plus we still are hanging out. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hangout. You still are tuning in with Indomazane Yanga Petran Sky, giving you and serving you guys everything that you need to know, and also edutainment. And also remember our question for the week. It says, with Women's Days coming up soon, who are the few influential women that you would like to shine the light on for in your life? Sorry about that. But also make sure that you guys are communicating with us on all our social media platforms. It is 0836900530. And remember that this is live TV, so every mistake is accepted. Well, right about now, I want us to welcome Umihlali onto the Hangout. She is a spa owner, and her business is called Mimi's Spa Day. So let us welcome her onto the Hangout. Hello, Sis Kunjan.
Welcome, Sam. Fine, thanks. And yourself?
I am definitely doing good. Having you onto the couch right now is such a grace. Can you please tell our viewers who you are and Sugapi? What is it that you do?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Songwitri. Everyone knows me as Mimi. I'm from Utanek, Kariega. I'm at 28 years old, and I started this business early last year, October. It's almost going to be my second year now.
Islands.
Doing the industry
Lovely
thing, doing my
stuff.
thing, you know.
Yes, lovely stuff. So
Yeah.
I want us to talk about what inspired you into getting into the beauty industry, and also you being here. What did it take for you?
Wow, I would say a whole lot of things that inspired me so much. There's this thing that they say that everything starts from home. And that what actually inspired me in starting the business. Because my mom and dad, they always have this tension of stress, and you just feel like you just wanna massage them. That's how I actually started the business, and it inspired me because even a lot of people that have come into my life as well and supporting me throughout the business, they also know here and there that they say good, like, hey, Mimi here, Mimi this, Mimi that. They also inspired me so much on me to keep on going, to keep pushing as well. And for me being here, a lot of people, they want to hear my journey ahead, because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, Mimi, I want us to talk about the services that your business offers.
Yes.
What are those, and what can people expect services to you?
We actually do massages, nails, we do facials as well. Most of my clients that knows, actually we do massages like full massage, back, neck, shoulder massage, hot stones, feet scrubs, and also with the facials as well. Facial, dark spots, acne, we are here for you.
So, Mimi, usnika glow. I should definitely come to
You see
you
the
guys.
makeup on your girl. You see?
Can be just up.
Yeah,
And also, Mimi, I want us to talk about the challenges that you have experienced within the business ever since you started.
Wow. I would say quite a lot in the first month of May, where we had a lot of drought that has been happening in the business, the flood, that was my first challenge. And then God has told me, okay, now this is a challenge. What am I going to do with it? And I said, no, man, let me put my bed in the house and just go with the flow with my clients. My clients came in through numbers. Wow, exciting moment of my life. My staff was there for me. Even my sister here was also there for me, helping me out. Everything was running smoothly. Besides the people that were talking negative about me and my other side,
Haters
it's
gonna
fine.
hate,
They can
Simon.
talk,
They can talk.
Yeah, they can say as much as they want, but me now, I'll keep on pushing and doing my own thing. And that's how it beat the challenges that I faced into my business. And I get a lot of motivations from my friends, partner as well, my family,
And also, Mimi, I want to know, because you mentioned that you're coming all the way from Ikaria, and I want us to talk about reception of Ifumene Payana, and also how positive have they been towards a business here?
Wow, I would say 100%, 100% eventually. Because you know how I am. I'm that friendly person
Yeah.
who likes to talk. I don't like seeing people when they're mad or they're angry. Because when you come in there, I will just say, I smile, smile, sister, smile. You must be
Happy.
Yeah, you must be happy. You must feel at home. You see. So even my people back there, they also know good how friendly I am because I talk. You know, even though you just come into the spa, I would welcome you. Nanga my drinks, my snacks, you know, you just chill and have some fun.
And also, let us talk about you being able to provide customer service. What has been the best approach, okanye that working marketing strategy on Naso for people to keep on coming to your business?
I got a lot of advices on that one with clients as well, telling me that I should advertise more and more and more, you know. That's also a good one as well. Um, yeah, I give them the hangouts, like in my pamphlets. I also talk about the business, you know, everywhere I go, I talk about it, you know. And I also get to experience to a lot of people coming to motivating me and just socializing with me, you know, giving me more ideas and so forth, yeah.
And also, Mimi, let us talk about the services that you offer because you mentioned quite a few. Do I have to have a certain route as to what, okanye, do I have to have a certain reason? The word was reason. Do I have to have a certain reason as to and also be able to experience your services? For instance, let's say maybe I am currently experiencing issues with my skin type. I have pigmentations. I have skin issues, for instance. Do I have to have those certain issues?
Not really, but you must just let me know. It's like we usually talk on my bookings online, so that you can just let me know what is your problem, so that when you come, then we can just look into the lead, and then we just see what is the problem, and then we go to the solution and how we can able to go about the problem as well.
Thank you so much, Mimi, for coming over. And also, can you please tell our viewers at home as to your social media, how can they get hold of you and also do the bookings?
Okay, my social media platform on Facebook, you can get my page on Mimi's Day Spa. And also my own personal one, it's Valencia Mampinga Songwitli. Yeah, Instagram, Mimi's Day Spa. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. But right now, I have to go and pay my bills and also making sure that you guys are able to go and quickly grab those bottles of water, or let's say, because you're at home, glasses of water, so that nizoti gwinga gwinga, and then make sure that, because class muyayo, we are going to be having a fitness session and making sure that we are staying fit and healthy. So please make sure that you don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back after this. Well, welcome back, and right about now, this is my last welcome back from an ad break. So what's going to happen right now is we are going to go to Unako Tandezweni, and he's going to give us health tips and also fitness tips as to how to go about in making sure that we are taking care of our bodies. So without even wasting more further time, let's get onto it with Unako.
Good afternoon, Pumakapa TV. My name is Unako Jadizwini, and today I'll be taking you through an ab workout. All you need is your gym mat, towel, and make sure you don't forget your water bottle. Hope you enjoy.
Well, we're back, and also we'll also love and also appreciate. Oh, let me rather say, we'll also like to say apologies for the no audio in that clip of Unago over there. But I hope you guys definitely are going to check him out on all socials, as he's going to give you more further on tips as to how to stay healthy and also staying fit. But right about now, we're going on to the socials. Remember that the question of the day was, with Women's Day coming right up, who are the few influential women that you would like to shine the light on? And I have all of you getting on to us and telling us who you would love and who you rather find influential into your life. Well, I have someone over there, Ubongiwe, says that he cannot wait for Ulupelo's show tonight at Coffee. Please make sure that you are checking him out there. But for today's question, I need answers and I need people to interact with me over there. And also someone over there is saying that what other shows can we look out for Lupelo here in the Eastern Cape? And he has already answered that one for you guys. Make sure that you follow him on his social media platforms. And also someone saying there, Tabo, saying that I see you more. Let's go, boy. He really went on hard onto that one. And also, people are talking about our interactions that we had today. Well, for the question, I do have Gareth. Gareth says that I love his mom. I'll take that, Gareth, as you being engaging to our question and also saying that your mom is your biggest influential person this month. And also shout out to my girlfriend, Mandy. She lights up my world like nobody else. Girl, you're doing something good there. And also Uzaza Yena says that I love my cousin Princess. Stay weird, girl. So I believe that Princess is their influential person. And also let us give a big shout out to our number one supporters and also our number one supporters for the Hangout. And the number one hanger with us right here on the Hangout, it is Abraham Seed Holweni. He's always onto our social media and making sure that they're interacting with us. And also says that Yena Uzonke Dikana is her inspiration and she would love to give a huge shout out to her. And also what's going to happen right now is I'm going to request you guys for the last time to please make sure that you are interacting with us on all our social media platforms. It is at Mpumakapa TV, and also make sure that our WhatsApp line keeps buzzing by making interactions on 08369005. But right about now, for Rimna, I have to love and leave you and make sure that you guys are well taken care of. And also, please make sure that you are warm in this cold weather. Otherwise, Umamgwebu Umachangisa is saying goodbye. I'll definitely see you guys Wednesday. Peace out.